Okay, so this is my review of the Sarpaws automatic pet feeder. I have a cat as well as a dog, and so I've always been really curious about these, and I'm doing some research. Seems like a really good idea, especially during the day if we're away and we can't do that middle meal ourselves. So I'm going to walk you through the parts. We'll put it together, we'll try a setup, and you can see how easy it is. If you look at the back row, you have the feeder, the bowl, that's going to go on to the unit. And I actually have the unit showing you the display. Let's start off with just the front. So this is the front, that's where the food's going to come out. You've got a lid, and you'll notice in the lid there is a little cover, and this is for some silica gel that just goes in there. You just put it back in, and if you're in a humid area, this is really good because it helps to keep your food fresher. The silica gels will stop absorbing after a while, depending on your humidity level, but they're really cheap to buy on Amazon, and so you can always get refills. There's not some super expensive consumable there. In the front row, we have a user manual, and the user manual is quite clear. And it walks you through the process of just putting it together and how to program it. For our purposes, to keep the video reasonable length, we're just going to put in the batteries and we're going to do a manual feeding. The instructions are very clear on how to set the time, set the number of meals, and the times when they're going to happen, and how big the portions are. This unit will run on sort of plug-in power as well as batteries. The batteries do not come with it, so I've got my own. I'm going to use that there. And you have a bowl that hooks on, and a stainless steel bowl makes it easy to clean. That goes into that bowl, so it's not sliding all over. So let's start by flipping it around, and I want to show you that there's this display on the back. There is a cover for it to help protect it during shipment. I'll peel that off. You can record your voice. So for example, Rex, dinner time. You can choose the number of meals and how big those meals are by controlling the plus and minuses. And the cog lets you go in and out. So let's start by opening up the battery pack, which is right above where you would normally plug in the USB plug. And we'll just put in 3 D batteries into that. Okay, and we'll put the cover on. Oops. All right, and now you can see the back is lit up. And see it's unlocked right there. That's a symbol that says it's unlocked. I can press and hold it, the cog, and it'll go ahead and, oh, that's right, it'll automatically lock. But if you press and hold it for 5 seconds, it'll unlock. It locks after 30 seconds. So let's go ahead and put this together. We're going to hook in the bowl. We'll put in the stainless steel bowl. Notice this does have a part that comes out. This is where the food is going to get dispensed into there. Notice the food is going to go through the back part, but it actually dispenses through the front. So there's a little notch here that's going to help make sure you remember which way is which. We'll take the food bowl, we'll put it in. It has little clips on the side, but they're really subtle. And so the idea there is it's going to hold it on, but it'll allow you to pop it off later. And then we're going to take some dog food that I have. We'll put it in. And recall, I'm going to do the feeding twice, because the first time likely nothing will come out because it is there's nothing in there already. So let's go spin it around. And in this case, you can see that it is locked again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press and hold the cog button. And then in order to do a manual feed, I'm going to press and hold the plus sign. So I'll turn it around, get my finger on it, and press and hold it. And now it's spinning, but as I mentioned, nothing's coming out yet. So it'll stop, and then what I'll do is I'll do it again. Once you've done this, you'll already have food in there, so it'll dispense. And this will give you a feel of the portion size. So that's one portion. Looks really small, but it's supposed to give you control. There's 9 sizes, so you can get a fair amount in there, and this will also hold a fair amount. So fundamentally, I feel like it's stable. The sizing is great for a small pet. I love that it has the silica gel to help keep the food fresh. The display on the back is really intuitive. You'll see once you do the instructions on setting the time, that's going to be easy as well, setting the number of meals. And the fact that you can record your voice is really slick. So overall, for the price, it feels like a good value. For a large dog, not big enough, but for very small breed dogs or cats, it feels like a great fit.